Hello, class of 2024. I come to you today from the exact same location we would have had our stage set up for our awards ceremony at the end of this year. Unfortunately, that's not able to happen this year, and I'm sorry for that. However, if you know anything about our middle school staff, you know they love a great challenge. So to honor your 3 years here at the middle school, our staff has gone to great lengths to create this video for you. We hope you enjoy it. Please know that the middle school will always be home to you, and we wish you nothing but the best moving forward.
Middle School. This is Mr. Murphy, and I want to give the background of one of our end of the year awards, and the one that I want to give the background to is Gary Atkinson. The Gary Atkinson Scholar Athlete Award is a prestigious award for Cloverleaf Middle School, presented to one male athlete with high academic standards, great personal character, and is a promising athlete. Gary Atkinson was a math teacher and coach here at Cloverleaf Middle School. He graduated with honors from Baldwin Wallace and was truly a scholar athlete. Gary organized the very first track and field team and coached a variety of sports. In the classroom and in the athletic arena, Mr. Atkinson promoted sportsmanship, loyalty, trust, teamwork, fair play, and most of all, hard work while giving your best effort. He cultivated the philosophy of team and not individuals, accepting no less than your best and perseverance to reach a goal. His beliefs, efforts, and philosophy helped to build our middle school students into strong men and women and fostered many future leaders of the Cloverleaf community. Tragically, Gary Atkinson died in a motorcycle accident in June of 1973. The spirit of his goals and ideas for young students and athletes live on with this award. The award is intended to encourage others to look to his memory of this outstanding young man as a means to become not only the best athlete or student, but the best person one is capable of being. So with this award comes great responsibility. The recipient should be a leader at the high school level and beyond. Should be able to display Cloverleaf pride and show respect to his family, school, and community. All this to honor the name of Gary Atkinson.
This year's recipient of the Gary Atkinson Award is Tristan Craddock. Much like Mr. Atkinson, Tristan displays leadership, Cloverleaf pride, and respect towards his family, school, and community. He is a true scholar athlete. In the classroom, Tristan was diligent, helpful, respectful, and mindful of others. He could always be counted on to have his work done both well and on time, and he provided thorough answers whenever he was called upon. His efforts were viewed as an example by his peers and by his teachers. He earned exemplary marks in all of his classes, thus giving him honor roll status all year long. Tristan was also involved in many other extracurriculars. He was a chosen member of Emerald Key, a proud voice of Colt Express, and a captain for the middle school football and wrestling teams. He also was involved in track. His coach, Ben Jarvis, expressed that Tristan was a great leader and set a great example for the other boys. He also indicated that he was the hardest worker on the team and set the bar high for the other players. These efforts led Tristan to an 8th grade year of success. This was especially the case in wrestling, where he was undefeated this year, won 4 tournaments, became PTC champ, and earned his qualification for the state tournament. Tristan's efforts both in school and in his extracurriculars did not go unnoticed by the CMS staff. It is easy to see that Tristan earned the Gary Atkinson Award because of his academic achievement, hard work, leadership, and personal character. Congratulations, Tristan. We're proud of you. Congratulations!
say everything?
Yep.
Okay. You have won the Scholar Athlete of the Year award for the school. So,
Really?
yes, from the Athlete of the Year. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And you can have a look at.
Receiving the Pete Dawes Citizenship Award is a high honor and a notable accomplishment. Each year, Cloverleaf Middle School recognizes one 8th grade student who exhibits the exemplary code of conduct of a model citizen. This student embodies the characteristics for which all good people strive to attain. Schools are constantly challenged by the incidence of bullying. If more students possess the attributes connected with this award, the world would be a better and more joyous place for all of us. This award was named after a man who was a remarkably kind and caring human being. Pete Dawes had a gift for making every person with whom he came in contact feel good about him or herself. Pete was a custodian at our middle school from 1983 until his death in 1996. He was an SPC-4 in the United States Army and served in Vietnam for 2 years as a med tech in the MASH unit. He proudly carried the American flag in the Memorial Day parades. Pete was an enthusiastic Ohio sports fan, sang in the choir at church, and worked with the 2- and 3-year-olds. He always had a positive attitude and was willing to help anyone in need. Even though he has been gone for many years now, I can still picture his engaging smile and reflect upon his warm and humorous outlook on life.
I can't think of a better student to be awarded the Pete Dawes Citizenship Award of 2020. This young lady is a role model to not only her peers, but to her teachers as well. She moved into Cloverleaf District not missing a beat, jumping right into cross country, track, scouts, and was a member of Emerald Key. I had the opportunity to not only be her teacher, but also her coach. Her work ethic and determination continues to take her to great heights, and I can't wait to see where they take her in the years to come. Her constant encouragement and enthusiasm for her team, her friends, and her school do not go unnoticed. Not a day went by that I didn't see her smiling and upholding a positive attitude. She cares more about those around her than she does herself. She's always eagerly, willingly, ready to jump in and help her teachers and classmates. Saying with full confidence, Cloverleaf is a better place because of her. I am honored to present the Cloverleaf Middle School 2020 Pete Dawes Citizenship Award to Elizabeth Stensaker. Congratulations, Lizzie. You deserve it.
I wish I could hug you. So you won an award. You won the Pete Dawes Citizenship Award. So congratulations. And Mom's going to you. Yeah. So there's all your t-shirts. Thank you. Congratulations.
Hi, this is Mr. Mannix, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the Fred and Ken Bickerstaff Kindness Award. In the very early hours of August 29th, 1980, a tragedy struck the Cloverleaf community. 2 brothers and their mother were found dead in their homes as a result of a house fire. After local police and fire departments investigated the scene, they found that the 3 victims were actually shot before the house was purposely set ablaze. After further investigation, it was concluded that they died at the hands of the boy's sister and a friend of hers. It shook our community. The victims were the Bickerstaffs, Donna and her teenage sons, Fred and Ken. Ken was about to begin his 8th grade year in this building, then called Cloverleaf Junior High. Fred was going into his freshman year at our high school. That same year, I too was entering my freshman year at Cloverleaf. Fred was a classmate of mine, and we also played 8th grade football together. I remember going to a high school football game at our stadium later that day. Everybody was talking about the loss of Fred and Ken. I remember the shock on people's faces, the sadness in their voices, but what I remember most in the days that followed our loss was that Fred and Ken Bickerstaff were most remembered for their kindness. They were just 2 teenage boys who did the right things, did not get in trouble, and were kind to others. Here it is 40 years later, 3 years after we decided to finally honor the Bickerstaff boys with an award, in addition to the plaque that you can see in front of the school. That plaque, by the way, is on the ground in front of our school by the flagpole, and I'm very happy to be presenting this award in its 3rd year of existence. This award goes to an 8th grade student who exemplifies an overlooked and very important quality, kindness. Here are the nominees whose names were sent in by teachers with a little paragraph explaining why they thought they should win this award. Allison Kogler, Reese Barnett, Michael Arnold, Sophia Petroci, Madison Snyder, Bri McMaster, Graham Drake, Alex Randall, Grace Goldsberry, Megan Knapp, and Sarah Nafsker. Congratulations, nominees. There are some teachers who think quite highly of you. So again, congratulations to not only the nominees, but the winner. And please remember to keep on spreading kindness in everything that you do. Thank you.
Hi, CMS. I would love to congratulate Bri McMaster for the 2020 Bickerstaff Kindness Award. Bri is such a positive light and source of inspiration in our building, as she always carries herself with compassion, grace, and honor in and outside of the classroom. Bri sets a fantastic example for those around her as she uses her calm and caring nature to help fellow classmates, to share thoughtful words with teachers and staff members, and to just spread a positive light in the building. Keep up the genuine attitude, Bri. You should be so proud of yourself, as everyone at CMS is.
The Jeff Sowash Award. Jeff Sowash was a social studies teacher at Cloverleaf Middle School for 5.5 years. He was tragically killed in an automobile accident in January of 2002 on his way home from school. He coached cross country, track, and football for Cloverleaf. Mr. Sowash was a veteran who served in Desert Storm. He was only 31 years old when he passed, leaving behind his wife and young son Caleb. Mr. Sowash's death put the faith of many to test. Why did Cloverleaf have to lose such an honorable, talented, and dedicated young man? There will never be an easy or fair answer for this. Cloverleaf had no choice but to move on with heavy hearts, consoled by the reassurance that the positive impact he made on countless lives would live on as an important part of his legacy. A large rock with a plaque donated by Student Council in remembrance is located by the flagpole at the football stadium. There is also a collage of him in front of the main office and a mural in the downstairs hallway. The annual recipient of this award is always an 8th grade female scholar athlete, whom the teachers and the coaches have selected. The recipient of this award must possess Mr. Sowash's qualities of ethical behavior, scholar excellence, and athletic competitiveness. Congratulations to the 2020 Jeff Sowash Award.
This year's recipient of the Jeff Sowash Scholar Athlete Award is without a doubt a well-rounded, determined young lady. I had the privilege to have this student athlete in my science class this year, and our team of teachers agrees that she is quiet but intense. This young lady is a leader who never settles for anything but her best. She is detail-oriented, driven, and lets her light shine while also lighting the way for others. She is the definition of a scholar athlete. Not only does she excel in the classroom, but she stands out as an athlete. This recipient placed second at the Portage Trail Conference cross-country meet this past fall, helping her team take first place, as well as placing 8th at the league cross-country meet, leading her team once again to an impressive victory. This scholar athlete is also a member of the Ohio Strikers Soccer League and successfully balances multiple sports during the same season. This award is very well deserved by an exceptional individual. It is my honor to present Cloverleaf Middle School's 2020 Jeff Sowash Scholar Athlete Award to Riley Evans.
Congratulations, Riley. You got the Jeff Sowash Scholar Athlete Award. Congratulations.
The Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award. The purpose of the Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award is to recognize outstanding male and female athletes who exemplify the ideals of sportsmanship. The award is given to one male and female middle school athlete from each school in the Ohio High School Athletic Association and is the highest honor an athlete can achieve. Some of the ideals and qualities the award is used to represent, which Mr. Griffin himself displays, are integrity, leadership, positive attitude, academic discipline, humility, and volunteerism. The award is named after Archie Griffin, who grew up in Columbus and played football at The Ohio State University. He is the only player to have won the prestigious Heisman Trophy 2 times, which is awarded to the best college football player in the nation every year. His outstanding performances as a running back earned him the award in 1974 and 1975. Coach Woody Hayes once said of Archie, "He's a better young man than he is a football player, and he's the best football player I've ever seen." This is high praise from one of the best coaches in any sport at any level.
Hello, I am Mrs. Leonard, and I am the Director of Choirs at Cloverleaf Middle School. I will be presenting the 2020 Male Archie Griffin Award. I've had the pleasure of knowing this young man for 3 years as a member of the CMS choirs. As I've gotten to know him, it's clear that he exemplifies leadership through example. Whether it's choir risers, the classroom, the soccer field, or the basketball court, his classmates and teammates look to him as a leader. He plays hard and has high expectations of himself, all while maintaining a smile. He strives for excellence, yet doesn't take himself too seriously, having fun with everything that he does. His basketball coach told me he has a great work ethic in practice, he's a great competitor, and wants to win. This young man always puts his teammates first, and they clearly respect him. I am certain that this young man will continue to raise the bar of excellence in everything he does while staying true to himself, silly socks included. I say congratulations to you, Dylan Bresnahan, on being selected as the recipient of the 2020 Male Archie Griffin Award. I am better for knowing you, Dylan, and I am confident that someday you'll find it, your rainbow connection. Keep dreaming big dreams, Dylan. Congratulations.
Because you are that awesome, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to get a video of the speech. That's the speech.
Hello, I am Alana Gasper, and I have the privilege of presenting the award named for the 2-time Heisman Trophy winner, Archie Griffin. This year's recipient is a 3-sport athlete participating in cross country, basketball, track and field, and is also a member of Emerald Key. She has been an outstanding student and leader in the classroom and on the field. Her teachers and coaches have noted her exemplary academic discipline, commitment, athletic drive, and sportsmanship. This young lady leads her classmates and teammates by example. Anytime you see her in the hallway, in class, or competing, she has a smile on her face and is ready to do the work. We would almost always start our day with a morning high-fived as we passed each other, which always made my day a little brighter. She has that special gift to connect with each and every one she encounters. Her coach, Mr. Haldeman, said, "She is a hard worker, and no matter what the workout, she is always willing to push herself to do her best." She was also the team captain of the girls' basketball team and leading scorer. Coach Vastag said she is the toughest player on our team, and regardless of the skills we are working on, she is always striving to become better. I'm excited for you and your future at Cloverleaf High School and beyond. It is my honor to present the 2020 Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award to Brooke Gucker. Congratulations.